Hey guys, welcome back to Lawn Lessons with Jordan. Today we're going to be walking through this lawn and looking at all these summer annual weeds, identifying them, seeing what they are, and how to take care of them and get your lawn ready for the fall. So as we're walking right here, kind of clearly see that there's a patch right here that's kind of sticking out taller than your grass. This is actually called nutsedge, yellow nutsedge to be exact. It grows from a little nutlet on the very bottom of this plant where the shoots kind of come up off of. You can pull it out, but it'll just come back right away. It's really a pesky weed in these residential lawns. Also, it does need a different herbicide to take care of it. A regular broadleaf will not get this. You need a specialized herbicide, and it will keep coming back to you, so you may need to make supplemental applications to get rid of this weed. We continue walking too, we see all these little, what look like maple leaves. So these are from all the maple trees around here, and what they'll do is they'll start coming up and they'll kind of take over the lawn like here. If they go left untouched, they could turn into trees, but a lot of times with mowing, these usually don't last very long. They are also controlled with our broadleaf herbicide as well. At certain times of the season, we see these really explode in population through the entire lawn, but again, our broadleaf weed control takes care of it. Along with proper mowing, these shouldn't be a problem. So as we're walking now right here, we can see all these big patches of really a lighter green compared to this regular nice dark green grass. This is actually going to be our crabgrass. We're going to have large crabgrass, we're going to have smooth crabgrass, and we really don't want it in the lawn because it will choke out our good grass and create basically bare spots that we're going to have to take care of in the fall. We can definitely spray this and get it out of the lawn. A lot of times this comes in if you don't get a pre-emergent, let's say in the spring, or you do any type of spring seeding without a pre-emergent, you are likely going to get crabgrass. Another popular place we see this is on edges of the grass, right near sidewalks, driveways, stuff like that, or thin spots in the yard where there's easily high stress in that area. Likely crabgrass is going to happen. Here we notice this pretty spiked broadleaf sticking up in the grass. If you step on this, actually, it's probably going to hurt. It's just the plant's defense mechanism. This would be a thistle. There's a couple types of thistle. Either way, though, they grow in shoots underground as well. They can be pretty tough to get rid of and pesky as well. If you see one, there's likely more here that are going to be coming up throughout the season. And broadleaf weed control does cover this one again, so that is good that it's covered. But just keep in mind, you do not want to be stepping on this one also. So another weed right here, we got clover. What's really cool is clover is actually a nitrogen inhibitor, so it emits nitrogen and a lot of nitrogen around as well, clover. So it'll be a darker green than most broadleaf weeds, and it'll actually blend into the yard very well also. That's why a lot of times you can't really see it until it flowers. By that point, it's harder to kill. You really want to take this out when it's not flowering. That's when it's easier to kill. And a lot of times too, this is a spring, summer annual, but it will be a stick around all season if you don't take care of it, and it will kind of slowly start to spread out in big patches throughout the yard. There's a bunch of broadleaves, but I'm gonna pick this one out right here. We look down, we see spurge right here, another summer annual weed. This weed loves that very hot, dry weather. You know it's spurge too a lot of times because this is gonna have a reddish tint to the vines on here, and it's gonna have a little reddish black dot right there on the leaf blade itself. Again, our broadleaf weed control will take this out, but you're gonna see this in thin areas and along hot edges as well on sidewalks, driveways. As you can see here, it's a very broadleaf infested yard, crabgrass infested. We're gonna be doing a broadleaf and crabgrass blanket for this yard to take out all these weeds here and kind of get that grass growing back in here, because if we do nothing, again, this crabgrass will grow in, it'll thin out the lawn, and then we'll have to do additional seeding in the fall. But if we could take it out before that, that lawn's gonna just bounce right back. And that's the goal here, is to get these weeds and broadleaves out of this lawn. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment any questions you may have, subscribe, tune in next time for more videos like this.